Hello, and welcome to the Community Shares of Illinois interview sessions, the podcast where we give our members a chance to talk about their wonderful organizations and the meaningful work they're doing. With us today, we have Alison Dupre from Feeding Our Kids. How are you today, Alison?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for having me on.
Well, thank you for coming. We're glad to have you. And so, just to kind of kick things off, how long have you been with Feeding Our Kids?
So, I've been with Feeding Our Kids about 2.5 years, and I've been the director for about a year and a half of that.
Well, that's great. Yeah, it's good to have someone caring in charge.
Thank you.
Um, Yeah. So, just for any of our listeners or viewers out there that aren't familiar, do you want to maybe tell us a little bit about what Feeding Our Kids does?
Yeah, so Feeding Our Kids, we've been around for 10 years. Our 10-year anniversary is coming up this fall. And we have provided weekend food bags to kids in Champaign County. So these would be kids who are food insecure, who maybe don't have enough food on the weekend or are lacking, the resources to get the food they need. So we send food to the school where the social workers identify those students in need, and then they send them home, the bags home with them before the weekend. And so we've been doing that for 10 years, and we're currently in 41 schools in Champaign County, and we serve about 1,100 kids total each week.
Wow, that's great. That's important work. And out of that important work, I just kind of personally, I was wondering, do you have a favorite part of what you do there, or just kind of
Well,
everything?
so we have kind of an operational side. So it's very logistically involved because
Hmm.
we have we have a staff of three and we have a board of directors, but we utilize a lot of volunteers in the community, whether it's individuals coming in or groups coming in. And I really like interacting with all of our volunteers, our donors, who help make all this work possible. And so we have volunteers coming and packing bags, like with all the food items for the kids each week. We have them helping unload deliveries from the food bank and Sam's Club. And we also have them picking up bins and driving them to the schools. And so this is kind of what makes it worth it for us, to see all this happening. We maintain anonymity between the kids we serve, so we actually don't have those stories. We don't have pictures of the kids or the stories to tell because food insecurity can come with some stigma, so we try to maintain that anonymity. But so our why is for the kids, but our why is also all these people involved, and it makes a huge difference.
Oh yeah, definitely. And yeah, that can be tough when you don't get to have all those stories to share, but you're definitely doing great work. Um, So this is the part where I kind of shamelessly plug our work. Uh, is there a favorite part or anything you wanted to speak toward as far as being a member of Community Shares of Illinois?
So I appreciate all that Community Shares does for us. And I think for us, we're a smaller organization, so we don't we promote on social media, and we do a lot with those who are invested in our mission. But Community Shares helps us reach all of those people who maybe we wouldn't be able to reach otherwise. So especially through these fund drives, getting the word out about who we are to hundreds, possibly thousands of people makes a huge difference to us. And I really, really appreciate that.
Well, great. We're glad to help in any way we can. Um, so I'll kind of close it out here. I'll ask you if there's anything basically that you want to talk about as far as I know you mentioned volunteers earlier, how donations help feeding our kids the most. Anything really that you want to talk about as far as how people can get out there and help you the best?
So there are several ways that people in the community can help us. Donations are always needed. So we are all private. We're an all privately funded nonprofit. So any grants we receive are private, but we rely on a lot of donations from individuals and businesses in the community. And every $150 helps support one kid for the whole school year. So that would provide the weekend bags that child needs throughout the time that they're in school. So that always helps us out a lot. Also, with volunteering, if you're interested in giving back, Our website, feedingourkids.org, has a lot of volunteer opportunities. And this is for ages 5 and up. So you don't have to have any special skills. You can be young, you can be older, you can bring your whole family. We have a lot of people who bring families and have a kind of a way to be involved together. So I would encourage anyone who's interested in volunteering, whether it be by yourself, with family, with a group, like with a student group or a campus group, to check out our website and find out more about us. But and if you're interested in donating, we would love to have your support and help us carry out our mission.
Definitely. Yeah. So anybody out there, our listeners, viewers, this Feeding Our Kids is a wonderful organization. It's been with Community Shares for quite a while now. So I highly recommend, if you can, get out there, donate to them, volunteer, whatever you can do to help. And, of course, you can visit Feeding Our Kids, their website. You can also come to our website, communitysharesillinois.org, and we have links directly to their site as well as our other members. But yeah, please consider donating to Feeding Our Kids. And otherwise, I'd like to thank Alison Dupre here for being with us today. And please get out there and help out. And join us next time on Community Shares Illinois Member Spotlight.